John, no. Hey, I just want to remind you, in all the time that I have been here and everything I've been through, never once has an audience, never once have they chanted at me, "You can't wrestle."
Cena went for a cheap shot. Cody hooked him. Cody hooked Cena. Crossroads.
Little catch Republic.
He done. Don't quite know what he was doing there. Maybe driven now into the.
Xavier maybe pulled his hair.
The turnbuckle.
Woods had a hand of the top of the tights of Pete Dunne.
And now Kofi from the top rope connecting. Kingston into the cover, off of Daybreak, undone, win by the New Day.
Here are your winners, the New Day.
Several underhanded tactics there from the New Day, all blindsided the referee, but essentially they have won the match. Zip ties?
That is a zip tie, I believe.
Security will carry that from time to time, and now Gunther wrapping that zip tie around the wrist of.
Now the man that was supposed to get zip tied is now zip tying Jey Uso.
Oh, the eyeballs!
Oh my goodness! Come on, guys, get out of here and stop this madman.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Uso is completely laid out.
And Jey Uso's going to go nowhere because Gunther is zip tying Jey Uso to the ropes here. Jey Uso's now defenseless. And Jimmy now trying to crawl back into the ring and blasted by Gunther again with the title off the face. Oh no, come on now, come on! Not just physical torture, but now emotional torture when it comes to Jey. Are we gonna send some security out here to get this guy out of the ring?
Tonight was supposed to be about...
Well, go tell the general manager, Rod!
Piercing the aura of Gunther.
Complete backfire for the Usos.
The psyche of Jey Uso that's getting pierced.
This is...
Gunther's bathing in Jimmy's blood. Basking in the anxiety of Jey.
You guys get him out of the ring, please.
As if they're gonna call him. The hell will get in the ring with this version of Gunther?
Come here, David, come here.
This is sick.
Come here.
Now again, look at it. Choke out Jimmy. Just a few feet away from Jey Uso, who's helpless.
Help him, come here.
What is the military over here, Wade? Get him out of here.
Get closer. Push him.
Jey cannot even help his brother. Jimmy Uso's out cold. He's been choked out. Finally, some more help coming into the ring to try to drag Gunther off this man.
Jey's defeated. Look at the eyes. He's a beaten man already.
Adam Pearce finally gets into the ring.
They're going to have to send Jimmy to the damn hospital.
What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell?
Great question.
How about this, AJ? Call a spade a spade. We know what you want. You want that big money match with Logan Paul. So how about this, buddy? Why don't you set your sights a little higher?
Oh, and Logan tried a cheap shot, and AJ Styles is ready, and AJ takes the fight to Paul. Styles.
Oh, God.
Looking to take out Paul with a Styles clash, and Logan Paul retreats.
Logan slithering away just in the nick of, oh, wait a second.
And now Logan bounced right off the announce table.
Okay. Little Bullet Club AJ Styles here. Logan Paul said he doesn't fight for free. I wonder if he gets his ass kicked.
Nice. Oh, AJ Styles, though, he cannot underestimate Logan Paul, because that'll happen to you.
Well, that was the cheapest of shots from this man obsessed with money, and now paying the price is going to be AJ Styles.
Oh, and Logan Paul, the Paul Derizer, puts AJ Styles out. Bianca Belair, you can see she's caught up in this moment as well.
How could you not be? A trip to WrestleMania is on the line.
Standing switch by Sky. And one by Rhea Ripley. And another by IYO. Big elbow drives Rhea back toward Bianca. Rhea just kicked Bianca Belair, the official. I believe it was an accident.
Completely inadvertent.
And IYO SKY now with a kick by Rhea to Sky. The official Bianca Belair has been knocked out of the ring.
Went up.
And a riptide by Rhea. And a cover on Sky. Rhea should be the champion here, but there's no official in the ring.
Might be able to get to 20 here.
It was the inadvertent kick by Rhea Ripley that drove the official Belair out of the ring and cost Rhea the title.
Bianca Belair, one of the toughest athletes we have, has spent over 20 seconds on the ground for one kick.
You're insane.
Bianca's still the official in this match.
I'm not sure if Bianca believes that kick was accidental or not, but she's going to go into count anyway. And a 2.5, kick out by Sky. IYO had plenty of time to recover from the riptide. But you got to give Bianca credit. She still got in the ring. She still counted.
Said it was only a 2 count, which it certainly was. Not her fault she got kicked in the mouth.
I don't think Rhea Ripley is buying this at all for Bianca Belair.
I understand she's upset. And Rhea had the championship won. IYO SKY now looking to put Rhea away. Takedown now by Ripley. And Ripley now pounding away on Sky, who goes into the ropes. And Rhea Ripley going to continue the assault. Bianca Belair counting. Now going to drag Rhea away.
Once again, a heavy-handed breakup by this ref. Oh, there we
And
go.
Rhea Ripley just struck the official Belair in the face.
She kicked her, she slapped her, she threw jewelry at her. Rhea not earning herself any favors with the ref.
Yeah, Rhea realizing her frustration.
And that could be a disqualification.
And now IYO SKY just wiped out the ref as well. And that was definitely an accident.
IYO SKY drop kicking our official.
No, I'm done.
I can't say I blame her, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match has been ruled a double disqualification. Therefore, the Women's World Champion is still IYO SKY.
Well, that's a shame for Rhea Ripley, but, you know, put yourself in Bianca Belair's shoes. Guys, she allowed a lot to happen in this match. She took a shot from IYO and Rhea, and now Rhea Ripley, extremely upset, is going to attack Bianca Belair here at ringside.
She got kicked, she got slapped, she got...
And now the ball down, and IYO SKY with a moonsault, taking out Rhea and Bianca.
This is three women who have been throwing hands for weeks. Ego's out of control, now coming unglued.
And IYO going after Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair has had enough. Bianca back into the fray as well. And remember, guys, we know it's this. We know it's Bianca and IYO at WrestleMania for the world title. Rhea Ripley once again going to be left out in the cold, and Rhea's ticked off about it. And Rhea's about to make people pay. Frustration setting in by Ripley. She had IYO SKY pinned for a count of 20 earlier on, but the referee had been knocked out after an inadvertent kick by Ripley. And now a riptide to Sky.
And you're telling me that woman isn't going to compete at WrestleMania? That ain't good enough for me.
Wait, Rhea Ripley is angry. Rhea Ripley wants the Women's World Championship. The problem is, she still isn't going to WrestleMania because IYO SKY is still the world champion. And she'll face Bianca Belair for the Women's World title in 19 nights at WrestleMania. And I think at this point, guys, Rhea Ripley's like, what does it matter now?
England wants blood.
Who gives a damn, Rhea said. I'm not going to WrestleMania. I might as well make people pay.
I might as well get some catharsis out of this deal against the woman who cost me the championship in the first place.
Well, that's your opinion, but nonetheless, Rhea Ripley with Bianca Belair in trouble. Bianca may not make it to WrestleMania. A riptide for the